The game is talking crazy again.
Hey, since nobody else ain't gonna say, hey, man, hey, free Challz. Hey, free that nigga.
See what she doing?
Free that nigga. Hey, free Diddy. Hey, free all you niggas. Free all the free owners. Some baby oil and some PP, free or not? I don't give a f***. It's my birthday. I don't see nothing wrong with freeing the guy.
What's up, world? Your boy Challz Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapp to CLBMG. Join that membership. And are you buying that merch down below? The game is on a run, gang, and you know what that means. It's album release time. It's time to drop some music. Every time the game starts doing these things, saying things crazily and drunkenly in a drunken stupor, you know it's time to release some music. He got this Gangsta Grills mix CD he's about to drop, right? And apparently he wants the promo for that because what's the reason of dropping it without no promo? But he's starting to talk some crazy shit, and I want to talk about this because he already said he was about to sign Kendrick, right? He already tried to say he was at the big brother, little brother situation where he had to mentor somebody, and it was Kendrick and his homeboy. So now he's mentoring Kendrick at some after school shit or some local rec room or whatever. He's mentoring Kendrick and his man and somebody else. So there's a whole lot of stuff is coming out now about Kendrick and Gang wants to be where Kendrick is. He feels he deserves it. He feels he kept the West Coast alive long enough for Kendrick to even benefit from it, right? Forget everybody else that's rocking on the West Coast. It's the game, according to Game. But at the end of the day, Game is talking even more crazier now, and what we getting is crazy rants, right? One thing you're gonna get from Game gonna do is entertain you. I want to have this conversation because there's a lot going on, and people are just starting to put Game right there with Fat Joe, right? With these whoppers, right? But let me talk about this because these ain't necessarily whoppers. These are just wild takes, all right? He wants to release Diddy, and he wants to release R. Kelly, right? Never mind what they did, right? When you start to think about what these guys actually did, you might say, let them sit down for a little bit, right? Let's not rush to get Diddy out. Let him sit down, right? We getting pictures right now. Diddy smiling up in there, feeling good. Got with the wholesale block, oodles and noodles, right? Diddy doing fine. Let him sit down, right? They already said, what's the girl from Danity Kane, whatever she's from, right? She already said Diddy already sending messages to her like, you better calm down. So he still haven't really learned, allegedly, right? One of the women that was involved with Diddy's label already saying that from jail, Diddy was already sending messages. So Diddy ain't learned. I thought he would. I'm gonna be honest. I did say I thought Diddy would calm down, but if you already sending messages, then Diddy allegedly book a lecture for the day that he got out of prison. Like he thought they were gonna let him out, and he had booked some kind of party or something down in Miami, a lecture and a party. He had all this shit planned that he was coming home. So Diddy ain't learned. Just be humble. Diddy, sit down. Wait till they unlock the sale. Like you already. So let him sit down. R. Kelly, let him sit down. When you realize what R. Kelly did, what he got away with for years, and the problem with R. Kelly is R. Kelly got away with the shit. I don't know if y'all know this. R. Kelly got away with the shit and still made it worse. He got emboldened. Like they say, R. Kelly was emboldened to be worse. So that's why you can't really have too much sympathy for Kelly, because Kelly was free to do what he wanted to do. He started doing this shit worse than he was doing it before, got even more bold and started taking these grown people, taking their kids into his house, wouldn't let them out, shit like that. So that's why R. Kelly's in there. Let him sit down. But the game ain't thinking about none of that. He just wanted the good vibes, the good music. He want Chaos home, Diddy home. Let me read this conversation, all right? Let me have this conversation. He want Chaos home, want Diddy home. So let me read this article. The game called for Diddy and R. Kelly's freedom at his birthday party during a wild rant on stage. The game grabbed the mic at his Hollywood birthday bash Friday night and delivered some eyebrow-raising commentary that's got people talking. I'm telling you, game is good for that. He gonna get your mouths wagging. I'm just gonna be honest. The Compton rapper went full activist mode, calling for the freedom of two of hip-hop's most controversial figures currently behind bars, Diddy and R. Kelly. Y'all think it's a pervasive thought in the hood, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. A lot of them don't see that they did nothing wrong. So Game is in the hood every day, apparently. And so he's just echoing the sentiments of a lot of dudes in the hood. I'm just gonna be honest. Let me continue, man. Some red pill shit. Video footage obtained by TMZ shows the Game making light of the baby oil and urination aspects of both men's legal trouble before declaring free all the freaky homies as R. Kelly's music started playing in the background. Gang, he may have low-key believed this, but this is a troll. This is set up to go viral 100%. If we've seen anything in 2025, people are doing whatever to go viral. They're lining it up before they get where they're going. Like, I'm going to say this, you say. We saw Keith Murray do it, right? Keith Murray told his man, I'm going on Art of Dialogue. I'm going to say the wildest shit. Watch me go viral, right? He started talking about everybody. Who was it? Who was the girl from, I can't remember her name off the hand, but he started saying some whoppers, gang. Some whoppers. I think it's the girl from Ludacris record label, right? I can't remember her name offhand, but he starts saying some crazy shit, and Keith Murray did indeed go viral. So right now we know that these guys are saying anything to go viral because you guys take the bait. Jim Jones has admitted to it. Like, I just said it to go viral. A lot of these guys just saying things just to go viral, right? Wasn't it Mano said some shit and then came back with like, I just said it to go viral. So we know that these guys are lining this stuff up because us dummies take the bait and do videos like this and talk about it. Let me continue. Here's where it gets interesting, though, and pretty damn ironic when you think about it. Diddy is currently serving 4 years in prison at Fort Dix for being convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. R. Kelly, meanwhile, is serving what amounts to a life sentence, 30 years total. That's crazy. That Kel's got 30 years, gang, is crazy. Between his federal convictions for racketeering and sex trafficking in New York and child pornography charges in Chicago. Your boy got hit in 2 different states, gang. People don't talk about that enough. He did some foul shit. He did some really foul shit, gang. Let him sit down. Let Kel sit down. I know he can sing, and some of y'all got babies that was made because of him, right? One of the sexiest albums I ever heard in my life was 12 Play, right? Turned to a Man when that album came out. But end of the day, it's not about that no more. Kel's got to sit down for a while. The disgraced R&B legend won't see freedom until 2045 when he's 79, assuming he lives that long. But here's the real kicker that makes the Game's Free the Homies campaign so wild. His decades-long feud with 50 Cent is still very much alive, and 50 just happens to be executive producing a Netflix documentary about Diddy's downfall. That feud goes way back to 2005 when the Game was still a part of G-Unot. Their relationship imploded when Game refused to get involved in 50's various beefs during the radio interview, saying he wouldn't participate in the drama. Yeah, at the time, that's when 50 was getting in a couple issues, and Game didn't want to get involved because he liked those rappers, right? Let's just be honest. I think maybe Nas was involved. I don't know. I can't remember exactly who it was, but Game was like, I like them. I'm not getting in the middle of that. It is what it is. Plus, Game just bipolar. He does what's ever in his best interest at the time. Let me continue. Allegedly bipolar. Let me say allegedly. 50 Cent took that as disloyalty and kicked him out of the group, leading to years of back and forth diss tracks, public confrontations, and social media warfare that continues to this day. I don't know as much as to this day. I think they've squashed it and went back and forth, little jabs, little stuff here and there, but I don't think they're warring. I don't think there's a warfare with the Game and 50 Cent. Let's just be honest. They say little shit, and sometimes they comment positively about each other. So I'm not going to say it's warfare. Let me continue. The timing couldn't be more perfect for 50 Cent, who's been trolling Diddy for years and now has a documentary platform to air out their dirty laundry. Sean Combs' The Reckoning drops on Netflix today, and Diddy's team is already fighting back hard. It's wild. I thought 50 was joking with that. I really thought he was joking, but you got to remember, 50 don't really joke when it got to do with Diddy, Jay-Z, and money. He not joking when it come to none of them. He gonna really do whatever he say he gonna do, right? So he dropped the documentary. I have not seen it yet. Let me continue. Just yesterday, Diddy's representatives blasted the documentary as a shameful hit piece and accused Netflix and 50 Cent of using stolen footage that was never authorized for release. They're calling it unfair and illegal and have sent cease and desist letters trying to stop the release. So while the Game is out here advocating for Diddy's freedom, his longtime rival 50 Cent is literally profiting off documenting Diddy's alleged crimes. Now, they are going to sue Netflix. I have no doubt about it. Diddy will 100% sue Netflix. But if this If this footage is public footage, then he will have no case because he's a public figure. So I don't think Diddy will win that lawsuit. He will try to stop it though. But end of the day, man, Game once again is saying some stuff literally to just troll, just to get out here in the zeitgeist, get people talking, wagging their tongues at whatever got going on. And we've been talking about this Gangsta Grillz mixtape, mix CD, or whatever you want to call it. And that's getting him big pub on that claim that he recorded it in 2 days. It only took 2 days to record this mix CD. And kudos to you. I salute that and I applaud that. So end of the day, man, Game, man, at this point, man, I don't know. Nobody's getting mad at this. I'm sure somebody out there is taking offense. Yo, you Diddy, R. Kelly. Me, I see it for exactly what it is. It's a 100% troll, so I have no feelings about it. I'm just here to tell you what happened, all right? Listen, man, I'm out of here, man. CLBMG. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. Also, every Wednesday night, we go live on The What Show. Me, TJ, and Fliz. Tap in. Get in the comments. Let us know what you think. All right. We also got a new project. It's called The What Project. Got a video right here on my channel. It's called This, That, Me, TJ, and Fliz. Listen, we on some hip hop shit, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. Tap in. Let me know what you think about that video. All right. I'm gonna catch you on that flip side. I'm out. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for 1 game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within. With the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end. And then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh yeah, he the one that moved the hustle to the burbs. And yeah, he the one that knocked the hustlers off the curb. And yeah, he the one that set up shop without a word. And he the one that got it cracking. And all he did was rapping by the Hooters. I kept killers from being shooters. Put a mic in a thug's hand, now he loyal like Pats fans. Take a man off the streets past the needles and crack cans. Promise mama to keep him safe, then put some food in his face and he'll kill for you. But I don't need him for that. Click like, click share, tell them bitches we back. Share the whole location, tell them niggas where we at. Cause we out here and we ain't the cheese, we the trap.